What's up, hip hop? It's your man Dogface Carlarone. I'm rocking with TandbFilms, and this is more than music. Get off Facebook with that fuck shit and go sit y'all bitch ass down somewhere for a nigga take one of these things right here and put this motherfucker in your motherfucking face. And as far as rap niggas go, I whooped 6 rap niggas ass last year. You hear me? And I'm trying to break that record this year. So don't you be one of them rap niggas to get that ass kicked.
What's up, world? What's good? What's gravy? What's great? What's up? The morning music. This is Al Nuke. Al Nuke the Don, representing Detroit City. What it do?
Mr. Al Nuke, man, I got you here finally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Nuke at night, I should say.
That is I. That is I.
Man,
what up,
first, man, I just want to clear some stuff up, man. You left Detroit, and people probably want to know why, because you had a nice movement going here. You had Nuke at night. You had your whole movement going with the things you were doing.
Definitely.
What was up with that transition?
Honestly, I just felt like, I done did everything I possibly could in my city. You know what I'm saying? When it comes from putting out records, come to putting out movies, come to putting out TV shows, being a philanthropist, giving back, just, I done did everything in my city, and I just felt like I wasn't being challenged anymore. But it wasn't the fact that, I just want to clear one thing up, like a lot of people will say that Nuke left. Nuke didn't leave. Like, I'm always in the city. I'm always popping in and out the city. What I'm trying to do is, and make other people understand, is that you gotta go outside the city to bring something back home. Niggas tired of niggas saying I'm a big time rapper and this and that and that and the other. And it's like, nigga, I still see you every day, nigga. It's like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? The streets of Detroit want to see niggas on BET. They want to see niggas go global. So in order to go global, you gotta get the fuck out the city, man. You gotta move around. And it's fucked up to say that, but it ain't here. You gotta move around and bring it back home. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, I respect that. I mean, I see you did a few movies and things like that. So, as far as like transition, like you a cameraman. I mean, you
No.
You're not a cameraman. I mean, hold on. I'm not gonna say a cameraman. You like film.
Yeah.
So why is it still important that you do music?
Music, to me, because it's passionate. I started music. I'm one of the artists that started out when, it inspired me to see Run DMC, LL Cool J, and I remember still rapping in the 3rd grade. Man, I love music. That's just what I do. Like, I never stop doing music. I'm not competing, you know what I'm saying? With the everyday situations, I'm not trying to compete anymore. I just do it for my fans and my people, and really for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like a thing. It's like a thing for you to do to kind of, relax. I'm in my zone.
I mean, you always got big projects going, man.
Yeah,
and what do we have in store, man? What you got for us, man? What you got coming next?
Right now, July, Birds of a Feather, the biggest movie I've ever done so far. I'm very excited about it. It'll be out real soon, man. Starring myself, my brother Zaytoven, Gucci Man, Rocco, Gorilla Zoe, Shorty Low, DJ Scream, OJ the Juice Man, Shorty the comedian, couple more actors. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a big film, and I'm the director of it. One of the actors. I feel great about it.
So, are there any other people from the city of Detroit in the film, or like?
Misty did a scene. Misty did a scene from Detroit. The thing about it it's like, at some point in time, you gotta live for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like, in order for me to help Detroit, everything I do can't be catered for Detroit, because Detroit can only go so far. So what I did is went into another market, really working as a spy for Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And went and shot a movie and got all of these niggas to really trust me and really fuck with me and really rock with me. Like, all of these niggas genuinely rock with me. I ain't paid none of these niggas to be in my movie. They in my movie through my brother Zaytoven, and they actually genuinely fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, I had to go and gain the trust from the people. So long story short, I went to Atlanta and gained the trust from these niggas. So all Atlanta niggas in this movie. But guess what? A Detroit nigga wrote it, directed it. I flew here to Detroit today to sign a contract for the national distribution here today. The executive producers is from Detroit. So it's a Detroit movie. It's just, you gotta, we gotta weasel in the ways that we can if a nigga can understand what I'm saying.
So we talking about Detroit movies, and you like a celebrity when it comes, or a star actor when it comes to these movies here. So tell everybody what movies can they actually catch you in. I know I seen you in.
The last joint, big shout outs to my man Harry Davis too. I was one of the producers on Joy Road. You can go pick Joy Road up in the red box starring Wood Harris, the Bishu Wright, people like that. That's the latest joint that people need to go see. 17,000 Block, you know what I'm saying? That's my baby, of course. Everybody know about that film. That was one of the biggest films for Detroit, so that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And Street Life, Street Life. I was one of the directors of Street Life. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but big shout out to my man Donnie, you know what I'm saying? D-Easy, that was my partner, you know what I'm saying? Me and him made the first serious documentary for the streets, man, and the Street Life. That was a classic too. So I always had my hands in films, man. Gangstresses, all of that. Al Nuke ain't new to films, you know what I'm saying? I'm a trendsetter. I've been doing this shit, movies, since my start of my career. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, since 1999, 2000, I've been doing movies.
So if you had to sum yourself up as into one word or one situation, who is Al Nuke?
A motherfucking hustler from the east side of Detroit that gotta work hard every day to not go back to what he came from. You know, real talk. I work so hard because, I got a 9th grade education. I was a foster kid. I was abused as a child. I ran away at 13, stayed on my own side 13, busting guns, shooting at niggas, ODing motherfuckers going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Federal cases and all of that by the time I was 19, 20, 21 years old. So once I stopped doing that and started doing music, it was just like straight hustle. So I just worked so hard so I could never go back. So I just say, I'll Nuke a hustler. You might see me selling motherfucking t-shirts tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Big shout outs to D-Easy again. Nigga, we sold lingeries on the west side, nigga, back in, 2003. We didn't need the money. It was just, we got a truck that came in with lingeries.
You got your baby boy on.
Yeah, I mean, for real. For real talk. We had a truck come in from lingerie. So, I'm a hustler, man, and I'm passionate and very determined about what I do.
So by you, we're gonna touch back on the Atlanta situation. So by you being in Atlanta working with all these big names, how is it? Like, because a lot of people in Detroit don't get a chance to really experience life outside of Detroit.
Yeah.
So tell them, how is it actually being outside of Detroit and experience life and dealing with these stars?
You know what's crazy about it, man? Real talk. I sit in the studio every day with niggas like Gucci, Jeezy, and like a bunch of the rap niggas that's out today. And close as I am to it right now, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys literally ask me, Nuke, what you think about this? How you think, should I write about this? The biggest dudes you can think of, and it's like, I can literally jump on a record if I wanted to. We smoking weed like how we do. Nigga, let me jump. And I don't want it. And it's just a different feeling for me, man. It's crazy because this music business, it don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't owe you nothing. The same people that bring you up tell you now. The same radio people that love you won't love you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You're only good as your last record. You're only good as your last thing that you've done. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, in the music business, there's no money in it. Urban music don't sell no more. So really all music is a flyer to do something else of what you want to do. Just trying to do music, you ain't gonna make no money.
So that's probably pretty much why you can stand on the more the production end of the movies.
Yeah, I consider myself an entertainer, you know what I'm saying, more than anything. I'm in the entertainment, and more than anything, I'm a content provider. Al Nuke is a content provider, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be music, movies, television shows, whatever it is, I'm a content provider. I'm gonna always provide content for the public, you know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, a lot of cats out here, I see, like, as far as the social networks and things like that, they respect you, they respect what everything you're doing.
Definitely.
How do you feel about the artists that are in a position now in the city and where the Detroit music is going?
I like it, you know what I'm saying? I like where it's going, you know what I'm saying? I really do. I don't hate on no nigga. I like every nigga that's eating. I like the groups. I like the niggas that's coming out. It's a lot of good niggas that's coming out in Detroit, that's going hard. My only problem that I really have with this shit is, I don't think that the the newer generation understand what it took for Detroit niggas to really become celebrities. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they really understand how difficult it was. I don't think that they pay enough homage to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, like, I just feel like when rappers want to promote, and I know a lot of people gonna take this the wrong way, I don't give a fuck, I'm just being real. A lot of people, when rappers mention Detroit artists and they feel like they bigging up big artists, the first people they say is Blade. And that's because Blade died. Blade had to die just for niggas to really acknowledge this nigga and love his talent, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like this nigga had to die just for you motherfuckers to really respect the movement. Wipeout had to die for niggas to understand. I was there when I seen all of that, how that transpired, you know, how that happened and played out. And it's just like, you only get love when you die or go to jail or feds, you know what I'm saying? Like, Juan was out here going crazy, rapping like a motherfucker, and niggas was loving him, but when he got locked up, and when he showed you that he could put out KDZ and put out Short Dog and put out Steve for some of these niggas today, then everybody, oh, Juan. But the nigga was right here, like, all the time, you know what I'm saying, and going hard. But again, I think that when you talk about people like myself, Al Nuke, when you talk about Trick, when you talk about Bombshell, you know, these three people alone, I want it to be known, these three people fucking alone broke the barriers in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? In fucking 1995, 96, there was no Detroit rappers. You didn't hear about nobody. Eshawn was cool, that's my man, but he had kind of fell to the back. He was fucking with the hunkies. There was no rappers out. You had Al Nuke, you had Trick, and you had Play School, and you had Bombshell. Performed in front of everybody every night. People looked at us like, who is these people? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing? You had people like Al Nuke that came out and tore his shirt off at Family Fun Day and said, oh, my lady screamed. Ladies started screaming, ah. Before that, Detroit was not celebrities. You know what I'm saying? We helped mold Detroit niggas into celebrities. And I just want that to be understood.
Well, that's, yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, real talk.
So how do you
I would love
feel?
to debate about it at any time. And if a nigga call me, if a nigga feel any differently, call me.
So how do you feel about, you know, being in Atlanta and knowing that you in Atlanta and these guys are still in our style? Like, do you take it as a compliment, or do you take it as a fact, like,
nah,
because they taking it and they trying to sell it back to us?
Yeah. But that's been going on since the beginning of the time. Detroit, they just steal our swag anyway. They just steal Detroit niggas shit anyway. They always steal our shit. You know, that's been going on since, like, before all of us was here. They was always stealing Detroit, since the Pimp era and Purple Gang and just all the type of shit that we was doing. Like, I give prime example. Again, people gonna say this is a crazy statement, but everybody in Atlanta praise Big Meech. Oh, Big Meech. YBI, Chamber Brother. This nigga got that shit from these niggas. Like, it was niggas that was doing that shit. BMF, what BMF did, it was niggas like that in Detroit already. I'm just being real. I respect everybody. I'm an OG, and I salute real niggas. But understand, what Big Meech and them did, that came from Detroit. It's other niggas that did all of that type of shit, but maybe not on that gamut and went national like that. When you talk about Chamber Brothers, Boogaloo, Best Friends, and all of these niggas, man, YBI, these niggas was doing that shit, man. For real.
And we know the saying, man, Detroit breed bosses.
Yeah, man, we breed bosses, man.
So, I mean, it's good to have you finally come touch bases on some of these things, man. I really respect the movement and everything that you're doing. I've been a fan for a minute myself.
Appreciate it.
So, if anybody want to, you know, get at you, contact you, or anything like that, you know, how can they get with you? You know, just, you know, even if they just want to talk to you for a second, just get some more knowledge.
Man, fuck with me on Twitter, man. Al Nuke, what is it? Al Nuke Twitter, Al Nuke Instagram, Al Nuke Facebook. All of it is ALNUKE. I ain't hard to find. But just for the record, like, old niggas, like niggas that we wasn't really like that, don't even call me like that. I don't need no new friends that wasn't my friends before. Like, all my friends that was my real friends, that's who I'm rocking with right now. It's a different Al Nuke. This ain't the old Al Nuke that you thought you could call and play and laugh and giggle with. I'm sorry. It's not. It's different. It is. I'm sorry. My mama died. I don't give a fuck no more. No free lunches. Just email, text, and say hello. No free lunches.
Yeah, that's real. So right before we cut off this whole interview, just one last thing you want to tell everybody?
Man, I want to tell to the streets of Detroit, Al Nuke, love you. Al Nuke is here forever and always. I bleed Detroit, y'all know that. I'm on a road. It's not about Atlanta, it's not about nowhere else. It's about going global for the city and bringing it back home for the city of Detroit. If I ever blow and a nigga ever see me Hollywood or I never get back to my city, nigga, fuck me up, nigga. Fuck me up, because I'm always stay 100, 1,000 with my city and my people. I love you, Detroit City.
Stick 'em up across 8 flickish truck, the only city where you gotta cash 'em out to pick 'em up. We killing your cities, nothing about us is pretty. No only work I'm a D-boy, I'm a D-boy, I'm a D-boy, I'm a D-boy.
What's up, hip hop? It's your man Dogface Calderon. I'm rocking with TandbFilms, and this is More Than Music. Get off Facebook with that fuck shit and then go sit y'all bitch ass down somewhere for a nigga take one of these things right here and put this motherfucker in your motherfucking face. And as far as rap niggas go, I whooped 6 rap niggas ass last year. You hear me? And I'm trying to break that record this year. So don't you be one of them rap niggas to get that ass checked.